Howdy y'all, we're the Covies, but y'all can call us the Uncharted Texans. Honey, where are we headed?
We're headed to Port Aransas.
Oh, we are?
Let me stare intently into your soul.
Alright, let's go.
Wait a second.
What?
Why don't we go to South Padre?
I don't know. South Padre is another like 3 or 4 hours south. Don't just stare at me. You never just stare at me, okay? It's kind of creeping me out.
Hey, Carly. You ready to go to the fishing capital of Texas?
I would love to catch me a red drum. Black drum.
I don't know. It's a different catch.
Guess that's why they call it fishing, not catching, huh?
Right. I'm trying not to look at you, so...
No. You can look at me, just don't, like, I looked over a second ago, and you're all like, intense staring. And Port Aransas got cleaner beaches.
And they are better well maintained.
They are. They're wider, they're cleaner, easier to drive down. Buckled in? You are? All right.
Let's go.
Let's go. Once we arrived in Port Aransas, we parked our RV just out of reach of high tide on the beach. You can do this for 3 days with a beach permit. Side note, these annual permits cost $12 and can be found in Port Aransas at the IGA grocery store, several gas stations, and sometimes there's a vendor selling them directly on the beach. You need one permit for each vehicle you bring, including golf carts. The permit is good for all the beaches on North Padre as well. So the first couple of days we spent on the beach enjoying the water, just playing in the sand, swimming, attempting some surf fishing and campfires in the evenings. Side note, we would definitely recommend investing in a canopy so that you have shade and don't get Texas barbecued. The Port Aransas Beach is 6.3 miles long, but you can drive from the jetty to access road number 2, and this is approximately 20 miles. Plenty of people drive everything from cars to golf carts the entire distance. Ourselves, we enjoy cruising our Jeep along this beautiful portion of the Gulf of Mexico and through the town of Port Aransas. On our cruise, we stopped in at Casa Bella Salon to get our haircut. What do you think about your first haircut?
Man.
Mommy,
Okay.
why you don't have a hood done?
Oh, Mom needed her hair trimmed up.
Why do my daddy have one too?
He looks like a grizzly bear.
Grizzly Adams came to the beach. He needed a haircut.
Gigi would be excited. She's been trying to get him to cut that off for years now.
Yeah.
All it took was you told him he looked old.
Yeah. You know how you have to look down when Mommy cuts your hair? Same concept.
Why, Mommy?
That way it's easier to cut it.
Oh, that's warm. That feels like a hot glue gun on your face. Somehow my wife talked me into a haircut, a beard trim, and this. Oh, that's smart.
See, it's not bad though.
That's smart. The Corpus Christi Ship Channel extends from the Gulf of Mexico through the jetties in Port Aransas, Texas, and across the entire Corpus Christi Bay. After our haircuts, we went to watch the ships come in. Later that day, we rode the ferry, and even though the ferry lines can be long, we enjoy riding it from Port Aransas to Aransas Pass. This ferry's been in operation in one form or another since 1911, and in the 1920s, the car train ferry system was developed and is still in operation today. Side note, the ferry ride is free. The drive into Aransas Pass has great views of the Redfish Bay. You're on an island chain connected only by Highway 361, the ferry, and bridges. Our daughter likes to stop and say hi to the hermit crabs found in this bay.
Mommy, what is
Hold still.
that?
I just think he's neat.
Why he walking away? Why he stood?
He's not. He's just on the move.
Why he just on the move?
Going somewhere.
We recommend taking a drive to Paradise Key in Rockport, Texas. Everything on the menu is amazing, and I always enjoy the vibes and views of this restaurant. However, on the weekends, the wait time can be several hours. But the waiting area's got a great view. Riding the ferry back at night was a highlight of our trip. After we drove through town and along the beach, keep in mind the speed limit's 15 miles per hour on the beach, and watch out for golf carts. Side note, if you don't have a Jeep or a golf cart, don't worry. You can always rent one or the other in town. This is our last morning on the beach. We're packing up, getting ready to head off on our next adventure. Anyone wondering if Port Aransas is worth the trip, our answer is definitely yes. It has the island feel with warm water, clean beaches, and excellent fishing. Now, I didn't catch anything this trip, but here are a few fish my best friend and I caught the last time we got out on the bay. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you can catch us on our next adventure. Y'all come back now, you hear?